Jen, this might feel early, and it is, but keep this in mind. Given where we are in the month of February right now, it's a very safe bet we're less than 2 years away from the first in the nation primary in 2028. So while almost no one else is thinking about the race for the White House, key people here in New Hampshire are thinking about it, and certainly potential candidates are thinking about it as well. Case in point, 3 big names on the Democratic side will be coming to New Hampshire in the days and weeks ahead. Pete Buttigieg, the former Secretary of Transportation, is coming to campaign for Chris Pappas later this week. Then in early March, California Governor Gavin Newsom is scheduled to appear in Portsmouth, where he's going to promote his new book. And right on his heels will be Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear, who's holding several events across the state to give a boost to local Democrats. All of this is known informally as the shadow primary. That's when the people who will probably end up running for president come here on these sort of parallel missions while also building out their contacts and getting to know the lay of the land politically. On the Republican side of the aisle, that shadow primary could continue for quite a while. President Donald Trump has teased the idea of a third term, but he's also spoken about the more constitutional alternative, a potential head-to-head primary matchup of his vice president and his Secretary of State, J.D. Vance and Marco Rubio. But right now, neither of those leaders or any other serious Republicans is eager to jump the gun and make it look like they are trying to move on somehow from President Trump and focus on the party's longer-term future. But it makes sense that any Republican starting to think about running in 28 will have to start work behind the scenes on that project sometime this year. What we're seeing right now, though, on the Democratic side, it's a level of activity somewhat comparable to what was happening at the same time 8 years ago in 2018, arguably with some bigger names. In that cycle, we ended up seeing 20-plus Democrats running for the White House. Steve and Jen.
And so that could happen once again. We'll see what happens in terms of the total numbers. All right, Adam, thank you.